It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Dallas Cowboys. And it comes your way next on Madden Football.
20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we've been around for a minute. As the kids like to say, I called your games. There are guys who you played with back in your day who are now the veteran players in the league. And we got a couple of veterans here at quarterback. What a difference it makes for a team when they come in with a guy who knows what he's doing back at quarterback.
Oh, and it really does. And remember, Mike, the only way to gain experience is to gain experience. There's no magic formula. You got to be in the fire, make mistakes, make great plays, learning lessons. The more you see, the better you get. And no position is that more magnified than in the NFL at the quarterback position. So the fact that these guys have played so many games, so many seasons, they've seen so much, that's a huge advantage for each of these teams. Now the question is, in today's matchup, who comes out on top?
A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by former #1 overall pick and Super Bowl champion with the Rams, Matthew Stafford.
Stafford was one of those guys, Mike, that I think through the first half of his career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. But what he was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams that were left to play really irrelevant football down the stretch. Immediately changed that narrative the second he joined a championship roster. Now, he's just trying to see if he can add some more hardware to that resume and solidify that legacy even further.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. He'll manage only a couple. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. It's complete. He's got Cup. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Stafford. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain. Forced 3rd down.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Short kick taken just inside the 20. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
Second and 7. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Open man, left side. He's got it. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. That's good for a Dallas first down.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Again, Prescott to the air. The open man is Tolbert. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
Prescott again. Open man, that's the veteran Cooks. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On second down, it's Dak. He pulls it in around the 5.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
It's now 4th and goal.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. So a field goal here would tie the game, but the kicking unit stays on the sideline. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did, and it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're starting to see this more and more often in today's NFL. Take advantage of field position. Put the trust in your offense. It's exactly what their head coach does here, and certainly pays off.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys move out to a 7-3 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready now for their second drive. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. On the play fake, here's Stafford. He'll take a shot. Downfield, looking for Cup.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Throw it on 3rd down, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense ready for their second possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. He's across midfield. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. Dak gonna work it to Lamb on the RPO. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. They'll run with Dowdle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Dak. He'll get this out quickly to Lamb. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Five yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain 1 additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Carry here for Vaughn. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. Third and goal. A dive, and he's in! Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys extend their advantage to 14-3. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's into the hands of Jordan Whittington. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Toward the sideline, taken in by Cup. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact...
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating, let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. That's called in on the left by Nakua. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Rams.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Stafford to throw again. This one caught at the 4. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Again, it's Stafford. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, L.A. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Rams are back within 4. It is 14-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Prescott. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. They'll come up here 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. To the air again. Prescott. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, the veteran Brian Anger on a punt for Dallas. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. So it's halftime here in Arlington with the Cowboys in front. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime reports. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. On the play fake, Dak. That's complete to Cavante Turpin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Here's second and 3 to go. Throwing is Prescott. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. To throw is Prescott. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. That is well done there, converting on third and 15.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Running is Vaughn. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the ground, it's Vaughn. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Cooks going in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
It's a loss of 2.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
The open man is Tolbert. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Play fake. Prescott. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Miami. And the Rams will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
The Rams offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. This one taken in by Parkinson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, Stafford. Throw to the sideline, well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds, it looks like, and yes, they do have the 1st down. A gain there of 13 yards.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that 2nd foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
Deron Bland, good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
To the air again, Stafford. He's going to look deep. Going to Cup. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And Mike, I think as they try to find themselves clawing back in this game, they're going to have to make a concentrated effort here in the second half to continue to get him involved. Give him opportunities in space with the ball in his hand, and chances are, when he has it, good things happen.
1st and 10. On the give, it's Williams. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
It's another run here for Williams. He'll push forward here down to about the 27. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. A shotgun snap to Stafford. It's complete. He's got Huck. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. The motion man is Nakua. That's hauled in at the 2. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here in the 4th quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the 4th quarter.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
To the goal line and in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and the Rams move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
Cowboys 14.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Prescott now. And that is incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. He's got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Stafford. That is caught. It's Robinson. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. Second and a yard. To throw is Stafford. Caught by Nakua on the out route. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Rams.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. Going right back to Nakua, complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Cup in motion. They'll go again with Williams. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They run over center with Williams. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. Punt team headed out for the Rams as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Cowboys offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now, 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Now he'll run.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Now he'll run it. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. This pass right side, caught by Lamb.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to potentially send us to overtime. So now, a big spot coming here. This one he's gotta have. This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th, as the kickoff comes. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. They come up for 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's Stafford. This one is caught by Robinson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Here's 1st down. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. Huff brings it in left side. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Throwing, Stafford. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now it's Williams. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Out of the gun, Stafford. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Cup in motion. On the ground, this is Williams. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. DeMarcus Robinson. Touchdown, Los Angeles. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do the guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
Cowboys 17.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Now a first throw here in overtime. He's going to keep it himself. Here's 2nd and 2. Prescott. A quick slant taken by Lamb. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
2nd down, Prescott. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Prescott now. That one downfield for Cooks. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense, just turned out to be a better throw.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Off he goes. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, he's doing it all on this drive. He's throwing the ball well, and now he's able to use his legs to pick up good yardage and get a fresh set of downs.
A first down throw for Prescott. And they have done it! Matching touchdowns here in OT. And now they'll have a chance to win with a 2-point conversion.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line.